And we are back with some music. I slapped this together just about 5 minutes ago. This is a sort of a temporary playlist. The reason why I'm using this is, one, we're playing Euro Truck Simulator, and silence is weird, but it's also the Flashback February playlist. I might make some modifications to it, but I put together a bunch of music that represents the just the games that we're going to be playing, except for Grand Theft Auto 3. Obviously, that's next month. Obviously, except for Grand Theft Auto 3, because GTA 3 is full of a lot of copywritten music, we're not going to be playing that with all that music. Today, I just want to relax. Tomorrow, we're not going to be streaming because I need to be finishing up a lot of the planning for... oh my goodness, this music is so loud in my ear. I wonder how loud it is for you guys. Pianos are so loud. But yeah, gonna be playing 4 different games next month. I don't know if anyone is even watches these archives of the YouTube videos, but I hope they do. Yeah, we've essentially started. If I'm talking, we've started. So, yeah, today we're just going to be playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2. Something nice, calm, chill, relaxed. The series you know and love will be continuing in March. February is going to be a very special month. Just in general. Flashback February is something I'm bringing back from my old days of playing, of making videos on YouTube. It's a little bit different this time around. I hope you guys are going to end up enjoying it. But yeah, basically, next month we're going to be playing old games. Old games. Exceeding at least 15 years into the past. 1 year shy of being able to drive in the United States. That's about the long and short of it. So I mentioned how my Spotify Premium ended. I'm using Windows Media Player for all of this. So there's a little bit of unfortunately I can't have the overlap like I normally would end up having with something like this. Hopefully the music is good. There is a lot of Sims music because next month we're going to be playing The Sims Complete Collection, which I think is actually going to be 16 years old this year. It's going to be 16 years old this year. Which is different than just the original Sims, which is older than that. The Sims Complete Collection was released, I think. I could talk about this stuff when we actually get to the actual streams. I'm not going to be given too many facts, but it's just under the line, weirdly enough, despite how it looks, and you'll get to see that. But we're going to be jumping into some. Let's just jump into it. Thanks to Jordan for this picture. This is a recent photo of a fairly recent photo, like within the past week or so, of when in Norway they had a bunch of really, really heavy winds. We talked about it before. 50 mile an hour, or higher than 50 mile an hour, I think. It's crazy stuff. And so the poor sorry man, I feel bad, sorry man or woman who had to deal with getting blown over. That sucks. But luckily there are no such things as high winds in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Let's get to it. Wait, hold on. How are we doing on sleep? I never take care of this beforehand. Yeah, no, I'm sleepy from the last time. Okay, let's try to work our way around. I guess we can't get... I saw that rest stop over there. We could probably... We could probably get around here, yeah. And this is throwing me off. We switched to a right side truck, just for the sake of it. Man, I need to lower the volume on my end. I don't know how loud that music is. You know, I'm actually gonna lower it a little bit more. There we go, and hopefully that'll be fine. Thank you, Streamlabs, for not showing my video feed in the correct spot. It's overlapping with Stream Chat. It's ridiculous. But hi, how you doing? We're on the road again. Doing a bit of relaxing. There's not going to be a stream tomorrow. It's going to be all preparation for the month to come. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. It just mirrors that stoplight like really blurry. Oh my goodness, another stoplight. Oh, we could really park right up to the line here. You know, my dog might actually want to come in the room at some point. My wife is out of town. I'm gonna open the door. My wife is out of town at the moment, visiting family. And here I am streaming. I'm mainly here to look after the dog. He's been real clingy. He wants a lot of attention. Hopefully none of this music will get DMCA'd, but you never know. There was a lot of music that was made for The Sims 1, but I'm not sure what all is copywritten and what isn't. Oh, and close that. Yeah, let's get out of here. Here we got some Half-Life 1 music. Oh, come on, really? Why can't I sleep here? Please. Oh my goodness. What? Alright, fine. You know what? I'll sleep here, I suppose. Makes zero sense. Okay. Yeah, no, that didn't make a lot of sense. Okay. Let's go to... this music is so loud in my ears! The cargo market, right? I'm picking like the shortest routes we can get. Is this loud to you guys? I can't tell. Yeah, let's go. There were a lot of there were like, I think it was 7 expansions, I think, for The Sims 1. There was a lot that was added. This is for, I think, the Vacation expansion pack. And we're gonna take the right lane here. Hold on, I gotta check. This is so loud in my ears. How loud is this? Oh, it's super loud. Yeah, okay. We're gonna drop that down. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good, I think. Okay. What in the world is my thing doing? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're back in here. Oh. It almost just swung right into it. What are you carrying? What is that? I don't know what that is. So next month is going to be Flashback February. I'm really excited. It is a bit of return to form for me, except I don't have to spend as much time editing. That said, at the end of last stream, I was talking about, was it at the end of last stream? I want to get back into editing, but I want to, get a job, not get a job doing it, but, edit for some streamers, maybe. I almost ended up editing for Bruce Green, former member of Funhouse, and, former, host of Inside Gaming. That was a year ago, and then my laptop broke, and I'm really upsetty spaghetti about it. But I wonder if he'd still be up for it. He's grown a bit since I talked to him about it. I doubt he even remembers me. I see the green light still. You guys move. Got me caught. Move. Whatever. I'm breaking the law. I'm gonna break the law. Oh, it already considered me over the line. Okay. Oh yeah. This makes you want to go fast. Minor lacerations detected. I wonder why they went the way they did with Half-Life. It's very weirdly like techno adjacent, or like house music adjacent, like music. That's very short though. Sad. Yeah, 80. We're allowed to go 80 now. But then we're gonna hit a turn, like, not far from here. I don't know why after this point you would allow 80 miles an hour. It's just setting people up to slam into this, this turnoff. Uh-oh. I need to get over here. Okay, yeah. Speed limit for these things is always lower. You know, I think in all likelihood, through the month of... what is it? February. Through the month of February, I might be able to play through all of Half-Life. I kind of feel like that's possible. Get out of here. Who do you think you are? I'm the king of this road. Excuse me. Things are getting French in here, ho ho. Comment allez-vous? Ça va? Parlez-vous français? Je mange une baguette. I don't actually know. I know baguette, but like I'm sure it's pronounced that way. But words in French have they're gendered, weirdly enough. Nouns. Oh, rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my way home. So I don't know if it's because there's which is spelled like sort of a UN, which is it's like A. It's like one, but not like a specific one. That would be le. And then that's the masculine form, like un chat, which sounds bad, but it's like a cat, whereas le chat would be like the cat, like referring to a specific cat, whereas it's like une pizza. Which is pretty self-explanatory. It's a pizza, whereas it would be la pizza, which would be L.A. instead of like. I didn't explain that le was like sort of the masculine. It's L.E. But it's one of those things that like you just have to keep using the words. Like how you add an S at the end of mange, which is like an M-A-N-G-E, if you're referring to somebody else, like saying tu or vous, which I'm not quite sure the difference of. But these are things I'm learning in my spare time about the French language. I do have a bit of familiarity from the French class I failed, but tried really, really hard at. I was so upset when I failed my French class. Like, you don't even know. I sent an apology letter to my French professor. That's how upset I was. Like, you don't know, like, how profound of an impact someone who comes to teach and is enthusiastic and happy to help every single day. She was an amazing teacher. I hope she's doing great. But when I said je mange un croissant, it would be I eat a croissant. Wait, no, I say croissant. What is it? Baguette. I think I got a feeling that that's an une. That's a feminine one, but I'm not sure. The French language is odd, especially in these days, with sort of like the the whole conversation around gender and what is gender and that there's more than one and how people identify and how that impacts the language. I'm sure there's conversations about gendered nouns. That it's kind of it's a whole language system. French is a whole language system, and they have ways that they've been referring to things for years. That's not likely to change, but boy, does it make it kind of an odd concept when you think about how things have changed just when it comes to gender in the past decade. Sort of how we look at gender has changed a lot. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't want to scrape the trailer on the side here. Oh, and when I said ça va earlier, if you want to know some French, it's like the C in ça va is like it's like a C with a little squiggle at the bottom of it. It's hard to explain. But it kind of translates loosely to it's going. But if you pose it as a question, it's asking, how is it going? Like, how's it going? So someone could ask, ça va? And you could respond, ça va. Which is basically the equivalent of, how's it going? It's going. It's fantastic. I love it. Okay, we gotta really hug the rail here, but not hit it. Social distance from that rail there. Don't wanna get in an accident. Okay, we're headed to Cambridge, I think. I forget what our destination is. I always set a route and I'm like, all right, let's go. I don't really think about it. And we're gonna move over. See, I know a little bit of French. I've been studying on my own, and it's a little fresher on my mind. But yeah, I really wish I'd done a lot better in that French class. You know, the first class she ever did, my old teacher, she referred to a bunch of things in the room. Just sort of like... oh, pardon me. She referred to a lot of things in the room in French. One of which was, un bureau, which is like a desk, right? And then there's une fenêtre, which is a window. And she would go around the room and she would like refer to these like very specific like items or things or concepts, and she would basically say their name in French. And you would not believe when somebody does that how much you actually absorb, like how much you actually remember. It amazed me. Even after the first day, I was like, my mind was abuzz with all kinds of new words in a language that I did not know like anything about, or that I knew very little about. Oh, we gotta. You know, there's no burnout. There's no like skidding tires in this game. That's something that could be added to as you hammer on the brakes. That's something that definitely this game does not have, and I wonder why. It's like if you lock the brakes and the wheels are locked, they don't move, there's gonna be some skidding. But yeah, learning any language, I would say, I've talked about this before on these streams. You gonna let me go? All right, thank you. My advice for learning language is learn like a child, study like an adult, which I think is a mantra everybody should go for. Everybody, if you're learning a language, you should follow that. That should be, words you live and die by. I don't recognize this. This must be Morrowind. This is banging pots and pans. I'm kidding. That's it's very different sound than everything else I have on the playlist. Or it could be something else. Don't know what it would be though. Okay, we're headed to Grimsby. When I first played this game, I almost restricted myself entirely to the UK just to discover all the roads before I moved on to everything else. So I do actually know a lot of these cities. But as far as remember, learn like a child, study like an adult, because you take in the new terms and the new ideas, and you learn them as they are, as sort of the surreal concepts that they are. You associate words with an idea or a visualization of the concept rather than visualizing what you already know. Kind of like how you did when you were a child, when you were an infant, in your early developmental stages. It is immensely valuable to perceive these things in this way. It might make things slightly more difficult, I'm not sure. But you'll spend a significantly diminished amount of time searching for what the word is of something you're familiar with, if you learn in this way. I've said this before. I use the term of like an apple, right? When I say an apple, you have an idea immediately in your head, if you're an English speaker, first and foremost. When I say an apple, you're like, oh, okay, you might be thinking of a green apple, you might be thinking of a red apple, but you generally come to about the same conclusion of what an apple is. You have a mental image that you immediately conjure, but that is sort of the abstract concept of it. You could have been given any kind of word to associate with that, and you would have been just fine. The point is to learn in such a way that if you say in French, learn un pomme, which is an apple, but you would not associate it with an apple. You think of un pomme as that visualization of that concept, of the fruit, to let it conjure the concept rather than another word to which you have the concept. I think that's important. This must be The Sims. It definitely has that turn of the century stank on it. I love it. And of course, study like an adult. So not only do you attempt to sort of absorb these ideas and concepts in a language to refer to sort of their abstract ideas, the intangible perceptions of real life things, like visualizing an apple or a desk or a window, right? You already know what these things are, but it's having a new word and being able to associate it directly to the thing that's important. That is the part of learning like a child. Pardon me. Like how you first learned what an apple was, you associated a word with the concept. But you're an adult, more than likely. Or even if you're a teenager, still, the concept still kind of fits, right? Or even if you're very young, it doesn't really matter. The idea is that if you're trying to learn another language, that you have the mental capacity to sit down with something and go over it multiple times. So when you can study like an adult. When you were a child, you did not have the luxury of that sort of focus. But now, if you're a kid, if you're a teenager, and you have the concept of what studying is, what it is to go over something repeatedly, to sort of put it in your head, you can use that now. And that is what you kind of have to supplement for being a sponge as like a much smaller child. We're kind of like really good at learning when we're kids, but we are a little more horrible at it when we're adults. The information doesn't get absorbed as easily, but this still fits and it still helps even if you're younger and still kind of a sponge. To study like an adult is to sit down with these things and study in a way that you would not when you were a child. And when you were much younger, when you were a baby, learning your first words, learning what an apple was, learning what a desk was, learning what a window was. We still have the capacity to internalize new concepts, new ideas, and that's what I learned from even that first class. When she pointed at these things that I had English words for, but no French words for, and I immediately was able to go and associate things with their respective concepts. Like, we still have that. To an extent, we still have that. Like when a little kid says, "What's that? What's that? What's that?" And we have to tell them, "Oh, that's..." I keep using these same examples. That's a desk. That's a window. There were ways we learned when we were little, and there were ways we learned when we're older. But some of it still gets carried over. It's just the studying part helps it stick. Because things don't stick as easy once you're an adult. Speeding violation? How dare you? My mother's name was speeding violation. I don't know. But yeah, I'm very frequently probably going to mention that in my quote-unquote streaming career. Because I think everybody should endeavor to sort of learn a second language. Especially if you're American. Go out of your way to do it, because then you'll be one of the few. You'll be one of the few who actually has learned another language. Bilingualism is in short supply in the U.S. Technically speaking, I don't think I'm bilingual yet. I think I can understand more of French than your average American will, but by and large, I can't really like communicate yet. I kind of feel like in America, we can kind of come off as like we're full of ourselves, right? And in one of the ways is that a lot of other countries, bilingualism is a little more common. In Britain, you have more people who speak French, for instance, just by proximity. Being in the U.S. Seems to stunt that. I'm gonna get over here. Being in the U.S. stunts that, which is a shame. We all have a capacity to learn a new language, and with a new language comes, new friends you can make. It comes with more music and film that you can appreciate. I think it's important. Culturally, I think it's important. Pick a language. Japanese, French, Chinese, and any Spanish, any other kind of language. Even if it's not immediately useful, I think it's culturally important for everybody to learn a language. I think I've said this before. It's important, guys. Sit down with with the language and try to figure things out, The internet is such an amazing resource for this kind of thing, and there's so many more things at your disposal these days. So much more than previous generations. By all means, there should be more bilingual people in America. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them, but I'm working toward it. Hey, Chevelle, my day's been good. I'm just here talking to myself. I mean, like the YouTube archive ain't gonna have a bunch of silence on it, that's for sure. Been talking about just how it's kind of important to it's culturally important to sort of find a language and learn it. Saying a lot of people in the U.S. Are not bilingual, whereas like in a lot of other countries, it's a lot more common. And we can kind of get to a point where we feel like we're the center of everything, because unfortunately, culturally, we kind of are. And so I think in some ways that's stunted us, which is kind of a bummer. Next month, completely different subject change. Next month, you can see in the title, Flashback February is coming next month. If you haven't, check the Patreon for the public post. You don't have to pay to view it. Tells you all about Flashback February. But the TLDR is playing games that are over 15 years old. All month long, and on the final week, I put it to a vote which one I'm going to play. I'm going to try to bring a bunch of facts to the table, telling you a little bit about the history of the games, what sort of stuff launched alongside it, music that was out at the time, and what developers, what reviews were at the time, and how the game was received. All kinds of facts. I'm still working on it. I'm a lot more last minute on a bunch of this stuff than I should be. I'm hoping not to miss a single day, but if I do, I'll drag it into March a little bit just to make sure we got all the days covered. Yeah, I'm excited. when I did a little bit of YouTube back in 2015, it was something I attempted to do, but I only played like old games. But I'm pushing it further this time around. I'm bringing it back from from the grave. So that's a lot of fun. Games that are going to be played next month are, let's see, Morrowind, Grand Theft Auto 3, Half-Life, and The Sims Complete Collection. I think I got a good variety of games there. And I'll be sharing all manner of facts while I play, as well as just kind of how I normally play games as well. So it's basically it's not a let's play. I guess it's technically a let's play, but is it a let's play? Whatever. It's the normal standard fare for playing games, except with some extra added fun trivia. It's gonna be fun. Oh. So I hope to see more people. Wouldn't it be a shame if nobody showed up for February? But yeah, it's going to be put up to a vote in the last week. All games are going to be played sequentially, so it's not like, oh, every Thursday I'm playing this game. It's like, no, if I'm going to be playing them like 1 through 4 over and over and over until the end of the month. So if you pop in on any given day, you might see something. Different. But it's going to be in that order, I believe. Morrowind's the first one. You can see the order just to confirm on the Patreon post. You do not have to pay to see it, and it shows all the games there. Dude, upgrade your truck. You're going 24 up this hill. You need a better truck, my dude. And so the music that I have running right now is actually going to be the Flashback February playlist. So it's the music I play sort of before and after streams are over, just to kind of flavor the whole month. All series that I've been playing beforehand. Also, Hardcore Skyrim also is going to be coming back. I played it yesterday, but that's going to be coming back in force in March as well. Everything will continue as is in March, except for the added game that'll be voted on. So be sure to check the Discord, check the Twitter, because I'll be putting it up to a vote on those. Or I might just conduct the vote in. Oh, I'm probably gonna make a straw poll. I'll probably make a straw poll, and post it on both. Speed up, my dude. You drive slower than my grandma. Yeah. I like Grand Theft Auto 3 and Half-Life as well. But it also can come down to what's the most enjoyable to watch. I have a sneaking suspicion, because most of the people who've shown up for this channel have shown up during Skyrim. That Morrowind might win. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm not putting in a vote, by the way. I'm not going to be voting in it. I don't have a horse in the race. I will be very surprised if The Sims Complete Collection gets... that scared me. Okay. That was a genuine reaction. I thought I was just going to slam into that side here at the very end. damaged the cargo in the truck, like, right at the finish line. But yeah, if you want to give your favorite game a chance, or one that you enjoy watching, definitely keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be, in the last week, I'm going to be pushing the poll all week, so that people can, as many people as possible can vote on it. Aw, yeah. Hold on. We finished this. A prestigious insignia cabin item okay, so what we have to do, I'll have to close, in order to get this item, I have to close this down real quick. So I mentioned earlier, this picture is sent to us by Jordan, who, I don't know if he took the picture himself, but a week or so ago, Norway had 50-mile-an-hour winds. This is a fairly recent picture. This truck got knocked over, which I would hate to be inside a truck while it falls over. So thanks to Jordan for that picture. Yeah, I've been playing a hardcore Skyrim, playing on Legendary Permadeath. It's been terrifying, but also a lot of fun. So unfortunate that you'd miss that yesterday. I'm definitely going to be bringing that back in March regardless, because I have a lot of fun with it. Let's see, I gotta go World of Trucks. Let's see. Can I remember my password? Oh no. I always forget my bloody password. Let's see. Does Google Chrome remember? Google, rescue me. I keep bumping the mic. I'm terribly sorry. Sign in. Whatever. Hauling Hope. Yeah. Awesome. Let's go and redeem that real quick. We can get a nice little... Okay, do we automatically get it? Hauling Hope event. There it is. Redeem on Steam. Yeah. Oh, please don't ask... Okay, I was going to say... Yeah, American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. It was basically an event where you're doing what truck drivers are actually doing, which is delivering COVID vaccinations. That's an actual thing that's going on, I think. Yeah, see, here's a thing that Euro Truck Simulator is missing, which is how much trouble Brexit is causing the shipping industry, especially as far as food goes. What a lovely, lovely time they're having over there. And by lovely time, I mean, oh my goodness, like it... I don't know what's going on there across the pond. It doesn't sound great, though. Hello, Tongshi. How you doing today? This is the, we're not going to be streaming tomorrow. This is the last stream before Flashback February. It's going to be starting on the 1st of next month with Morrowind. Followed by, oh shoot, what's the order? I'm forgetting the order. What? I just said it earlier. Hold on, I have it in my planner here. Let's see. January, February. Okay, so next month, it's going to be repeatedly throughout the whole month in this order. Morrowind on the 1st, GTA 3, Grand Theft Auto 3 On the 2nd, on the 3rd, Half-Life, and on the 4th, The Sims Complete Collection. And that will repeat throughout the whole month. So if you pop in on any given day, I could be playing anything. But if you specifically want to show up for specific games, that's what that's going to look like. I'm excited. Are you excited? Yeah, we just finished the Hauling Hope event, and we just got the item to hang in our truck. Where's that? Our car's parked on the lawn. Who did that? For shame. Yes, next month is Flashback February, and what you're listening to right now is the Flashback February playlist that I quickly threw together within a half hour before the stream started. We're gonna go to the mechanic shop over here. We're gonna do that. And this playlist consists of a little bit of Morrowind music, a little bit of Half-Life music, and because it's so dang chill, the Sims music. There's so much chill Sims music. It's insane. It's very nice, very chill stuff, and that's gonna be this is gonna be the playlist we use for next month. And I am using it through Windows Media Player because my Spotify Premium has run out. But I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody in chat's doing well. Oh. Like I said before, I really enjoy playing this particular game because it provides sort of a chill space, you know, almost like a podcast, but a lot more informal, a lot less unplanned, just sort of stream of consciousness, talk about whatever. And this is sort of the space I tend to use to talk about stuff in my life, stuff that is planned that I've made public. For the Patreon, can you just go? Just go. For the Patreon, every 5th, I'm gonna try to do a public post about what's planned for the following months. For now, it's public, so anybody can read it. But as we grow, I may eventually make some posts private. But that will always be the first place you will get to find out anything that's coming up. How do we get more damage this time? Was it the wheels? It's the wheels, yeah. Truck configurator. That's such a weird thing. Yeah, let's drop that in here. Yeah. It's not as cool as the dice, but I'm gonna do it. Well, we gotta back this bad boy up. Last time we played this, we did... Oh, is it? There's somebody right behind us, huh? No, there's not. Okay. Yeah, last Euro Truck Sim stream, we actually moved the steering wheel to the right here. Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, all my decorations, I did not pay attention that those had gotten removed. So let's get some stuff on our little dashboard here. What should I put here, guys? What should I put here? I can change this. I like this one more though. Let's see. Yeah. Get the center dashboard. Always put the compass there. Let's see. We'll put a hula lady there. Why not? And we'll put, yeah. And we got a fire extinguisher in case things go wrong. We're gonna put lunchbox. Delivery report. Normally, I think you'd probably plop that up like up here on the dash. At least it's what my dad would do. Of course, my dad does not drive a cab over truck. That's what these are referred to as. It's when the pardon me. Hold on. It's when the cab is over the engine. You know, we're gonna keep that the way that is. Any better things here? I mean, that's a bit of an improvement. Yeah, we have the most expensive chassis. Level 20, 25. Dang, okay. I don't really need... Why is that? It's a 780-pound bag. And I'm not talking about how heavy it is. Euro, I think? I actually don't recall. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, we can kind of mess around with this a little bit. And we have a little bit of money. I think that's good. I think that's good. Oh wait, hold on. My favorite thing. I didn't put in it. Hold on. We'll do this one more time. Let's go. Oh wait, we have them. My bad. Confirm. Okay, hold on. So we do? Hold on. Let's use the rear view mirror like a pro here. And stop. But I hope everybody is having... Oh my goodness, I forgot. It is 11:47 a.m. in Austin, Texas. The temperature is 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Partly cloudy. There you go. There's your guys' weather cast for today. Let's get rid of that. All right. Ah, no, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna go. Yeah, we can actually do the freight market now. And pick up some freight and oh my goodness. Maybe I don't want to do one of these though. We're specifically here. Because price per distance is the one that makes the most sense to me, because you're getting paid the best per the amount of distance you have to go. So it seems like the best way to spend your time. Oh my goodness, dude. Ah! Out the way. Can you hear the music just fine? Oh my goodness, the meter on here disappearing. I was just thinking about how much someone has to be trusted in order to like haul something as expensive as like a load of cars. And then if I just slammed into the side of it before ever loading it up. Hey, you better wait. See, like, okay, so this is higher value cargo, but I feel like it's got, or no, it's gotta be like really heavy, right? There's so many cars on it. Move it. I would like you. Oh, who are you? Horrible. You don't see a car coming, they just keep going. Alright. Let's go. I guess it is a genuine question. How heavy is this kind of like truck or this kind of trailer with all these cars on it? I am looking forward to. I am attempting to slightly mod a few of the games that are being played next month. Nothing like big, no like huge changes, but trying to get Morrowind before the stream running in 1920 by 1080 is proving to be impossible. I don't know how I remedy this situation. I think it's like MGX XE. I think that's what it's called, or MGE XE. I don't know. I'm forgetting exactly what it's called, but I installed it and I was trying to get it to work, and the only thing it managed to do is make Morrowind run in freaking windowed borderless mode. It's hot garbage. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. It might be easier if I just use the disc version of Morrowind. I might have to break out the discs that I have. Some last minute changes. And for Grand Theft Auto 3, it's gonna be it's gonna still essentially be vanilla. There's gonna be some slight changes to sort of improve sort of the aspect ratio of like certain UI elements. It's gonna be the same exact game. Morrowind, I'm just trying to increase the draw distance on that because it is a cloudy game, very foggy looking game. That's kind of how they disguised the view distance, how it was kind of lacking back then. But I'm seeing what I might be able to do. Who knows? Wrong way! Oh my goodness, that was a disaster waiting to happen. It's a good thing I only lost $100 and not my livelihood, you know? Oh! Almost hit that pole. Really didn't bring that out as wide as I should have. With this many wheels on my truck, I feel like a freight train on land. See, look at this. Like some kind of weird land train. Alright, we're getting to hyperspeed. Ludicrous speeds. I need to actually watch Spaceballs. I've never actually seen it. Okay, ooh, tight squeeze. We're gonna going for the tight squeeze here. Okay, and okay, just to be safe, I'm gonna slow it down here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna slow it down. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. So, yeah, next month it's gonna be Flashback February. And it's nice to say that again. Because, like I said, I did YouTube before. It's been 5 years. It's been 5 years since I've ever done such a thing, and I'm doing more this time around than I did then. So, fun stuff. Exciting stuff. I'm excited for February. The most I got was Chevelle telling me, sounds fun. Everybody else seems like, oh, like that's neat. Me, I'm like, I'm pumped. I'm excited. You excited? I'm gonna break this can on the side of my head. I'm pumped. Yeah. But that's just me. I'm excited to get back to things that I used to be doing. Speaking of which, so as per, U.S. Things, United States things that have been going on. So everybody, I think everybody at this point kind of knows about, even if you're not American, you know about the whole stimulus checks and everything. So I did not, because I have never made enough for the government to care. I have not ever filed, because I can't hold a job for more than 3 months, and then I go months without anybody hiring me. It's a fantastic situation. I've expounded on that kind of stuff before. But as a result of me not filing for like the year of 2019, I was not immediately given my stimulus check. So I never got that. So what I need to do, speeding violation. What I'm going to do is this year, we're gonna talk about taxes, guys. I'm gonna be filing my taxes, which basically includes 3 months of work for the past 12. But that makes it really easy to file them, I guess. And I might be able to get a lump sum of the stimulus that I missed out on in the last year, which could help me get editing software and continue to improve my content here and finally make some thumbnails for YouTube. Goodness gracious, this was something I wanted to do for a while, but I hate all the free software. I can't wrap my head around it. I can't get it to work for me. I can't bend it to my will like I can get Photoshop. Photoshop is flexible. It's sexy. It's smooth, I like Photoshop. I like Adobe Premiere Pro, and I used to have it because the previous owner of a laptop I used to have, previous laptop I used to have Adobe Premiere Pro on it, and that's what I edited videos on. But I also use Photoshop. I'm well familiar with Photoshop. I've used it for years, and the tools for their programs have not changed in the past like 2 decades. Like seriously, I use like was it Adobe Photoshop Elements 2.0 or Adobe Photoshop 2.0 or something. Like some like software on CD from like 20 no, not 20, like 1999 or something. They have not changed since then. It's ridiculous. The layout is a little more like sensible, but the tools have not changed. You could do about the same thing in Photoshop now that you could like in the late 90s. Only now it's on a subscription service. I have to file my taxes this year, and I will at least probably be entitled to a stimulus of at least one of them, but I might get both of them, depending. But I can get the previous one that I didn't get. Hopefully. It's my sister works in banking, and she's advising me to file so that I can get my stimulus. So she's actually an expert telling me that I should be filing separately and actually like filing, because prior I've either been claimed as a dependent, or I have not been able to keep a job for so frequently and made so little money that it's actually legally advised not to file taxes for those times. Like, you make so little that the government does not care if you don't file. Like, that's how little that I have made in previous years. Ain't it wonderful to have Asperger's and not have any protection and have difficulty holding a job? It's fantastic. So I haven't filed for quite a while, which people go, oh, like I had a previous boss once who, well, she was startled. She was like, "Oh, you've never filed before? You never? Oh, you gotta like fix that. You gotta do something. You get a lot of trouble." It's like, dude, like, I work so little. Like, there is an extent to which, like, it is, the government forgives if you're claimed as a dependent or you don't file independently, and that is one of them. When you've worked so little that you haven't, the government does not care. And I once again have made so little money that the government does not care. But this time I want my stimulus, so that's why I'm going to be filing this year. I advise anyone who works on a regular basis and makes above the recommended amounts for your state to file if you can. I do not recommend against filing because you can actually get in trouble for that. But I've been in the unenviable position to not work very much, or enviable depending on how you look at it. But I'd rather be working, making some kind of money. And once I get that stimmy, that sweet stimulus check, I can start editing, not just my stuff, but I'll start kind of putting my services out on probably like Fiverr or something, or talk to some creators. Specifically, I want to edit for some streamers. We'll see how that goes. I want to see if I could get back in contact with Bruce Green, because I was in contact with him early when he started streaming, and I think he's grown a bit since then. He used to be on Funhouse, and he used to be on Inside Gaming. He's a funny, swell dude. Believes in a lot of really fair practices. I hear working with him in a professional environment is a delight. But he went into independently streaming early last year, I think, and no, not last year, the year before that, late 2018, I think, or no, late 2019. Late 2019, he went into streaming independently, and I had editing software at the time, and so I contact, he said he was thinking about getting editors, and I talked to him, and he said oh, I'm just starting out, but so I can't really pay much, but he's like, I'll pay you what I can, and I'd be like, sure, because I hear this guy's amazing to work with. I'd be willing to wait, wait to get paid the standard. That's how awesome this guy is generally considered, is that I would wait to be paid the proper amount. That's how cool he is. Unfortunately, I think I've talked about this story before. I went to Salem. I went to Salem, Oregon, on a plane. I went to visit family, and then COVID happened, which was fantastic. But I went to visit family. And I was given an hour and a half layover. Then my first plane was an hour late, and I'm still upset about this because of what happened. So I ended up having a half-hour layover in an airport that I was not familiar with. So I headed in the wrong direction for about 10 minutes, realized I went in the wrong direction, bolted, absolutely ran as fast as I could. I was wheezing and coughing by the end to catch that next plane, and I didn't even catch it. And as it turns out, I broke my laptop. My laptop got busted from me running with it in a backpack, and it busted. And obviously I didn't have the money to fix it. And even fixing it, I would not be able to get my get the software. So I had to tell Bruce Green, I'm sorry, my laptop is now broken. It would not start up, and I didn't get to make money off of editing for him, or get any kind of experience whatsoever. But I wonder if he would take me and let me edit for him now, because I would love it. He's absolutely unrelated to the troubles that I ended up having, but boy, did that delay on my flight cost me more than just having to, because they comped me, my flight. I was able to take the next flight in the morning. But I just got screwed. Because my laptop was broken, I didn't have any means to edit, and I had to cancel pretty much editing for somebody who I think I would have enjoyed editing for. But that stimulus check, man, once that sweet stimulus check rolls around, hopefully, if I could get it. Okay, this guy, is he gonna... You better slow down. Oh, I'm gonna hit the wall. Once I get that stimulus check, though, hopefully, or even, because I didn't get one. I didn't get it last year because I hadn't filed the year before. But I can possibly get that rolled into my taxes. So even though I can't claim a lot from any withheld taxes or whatever, I can still possibly get my stimulus that I wasn't able to last year. So that will go toward editing, so I can work from home editing. It's just a lot of trouble, man. And if I had just invested in GameStop stock in December, like I thought about, I was like, I should buy some GameStop stock. They tell you to buy low, right? I should have. Because all of this hot garbage with Wall Street bets. And let's be real. The kind of language they use in Wall Street bets, they don't seem like the nicest people. But like, if I had to pick between them and the elite in Wall Street, I'd still go with them. They're the type of people who misuse terms like autist, for instance, among many others. They're those kinds of people. But sticking it to the man is still sticking it to the man. So, woo. Fight the establishment, etc., etc. But if I had invested in GameStop stock, I could have turned it in like a week and a half ago, like I probably would have, and I would have made a few $100. I wouldn't have made much because I couldn't afford. I wouldn't have been able to afford very much at that point, but I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it. So I gotta hopefully get this stimulus. God willing, I can actually get it. Because I'll get a stimulus, a computer desk chair for like $50. I'm not gonna break the bank on a chair. I'm gonna get my editing software, the chair, and an Ethernet cord. Because I am still streaming off Wi-Fi. I'm still sitting on a suitcase. I'd like to change these things. I got a decent desk before I got fired, though. But hopefully I can do some editing on the side. I want to jump back into doing that, but actually, like, do it. Like, I opened up a PayPal recently because I thought I was going to do transcribing, and then that kind of fell through. It's a huge bummer. But hopefully. Okay, we crossed the pond here. We crossed a body of water, so we're now on the right side. We are now, point of view, you are a U.S. mail carrier. Oh my gosh, I can't see hot garbage. Oh, Paris. Oh, ho ho. Baguette. I keep doing that. But yeah, those are the plans. Them's the plan. I gotta contact my previous employer to get them to send me W-2s, which I have to use for filing my taxes. Fun stuff, right? As far as like taxes go, so I've never done it before, but and as far as like earning money goes, if this stream ever really like kicks off, if we really start doing well, if we actually get like a lot of people in here like watching, like that'd be awesome, right? I would love to be able to share my love for video games with like more people. But I want to be transparent. I strongly believe that the taboo placed on sharing income and things like that is it's malarkey, absolute hogwash, etc. I'm a strong believer in that. And I think if I'm able to grow to a substantial enough size to say I'm actually doing this for a living, I want people to know what to expect. Nobody ever shares how much they're making, at what size. I kind of want to be open about that, because, like, let's cut down to it, okay? In the United States, in the United States at least, it is considered kind of a taboo to share your income, to talk about how much you make. It's considered a huge taboo. Don't do that. That's improper, etc. I strongly believe we've all been duped. We've all been fooled into believing that. It is not actually improper to talk about how much you make. But you know who stands to possibly suffer, or their bottom line might suffer if, let's say, people are able to share how much they make? Big companies. Companies like Walmart. Companies like Target. Companies like Dick's Sporting Goods. Wherever it is, right? Let's say, let's use an example. Let's say you have been working in shipping and receiving at a sporting goods store for 10 years. And let's say you make you make $11 an hour. You make $11 an hour, you work full-time, 40 hours, whatever. You know what that looks like, right? You can calculate that. You've worked long, you've worked hard, you're really good at your job, and you're making $11 an hour at this sporting goods store, which would probably be in line with how much you'd make in the United States, at least here in Austin or in the surrounding area. That might be what you make. You might make a little bit more, but that's actually a pretty accurate amount. Now, someone new is hired. It is in the company's best interest that you don't find out they're making $12 an hour. The new hire is getting paid more than you. But what you don't know won't hurt their bottom line. Because if you know that you're being undervalued, you can, reasonably, ask for a raise. And they kind of have to give it to you if you're aware that your labor is being undervalued. Or you can go somewhere else and probably get the right rate. It's stuff like this and a bunch of other circumstances that have companies who have successfully fooled everybody into believing that sharing what you make is improper. Because then you're not allowed to talk about it. It's considered improper behavior. And so they can just pay everybody whatever rate they can they feel like in a bubble, so that they could take advantage of people who are possibly naive. Where one person who gets into a job might make less than some other new person, but the other new person knew how to negotiate. It's all hogwash. It's all corporate nonsense. I think it should be more common for streamers to be sharing how much they're making, but not for any personal reasons. It is as a resource for others. You know how hard it is to actually find out how much a streamer makes when they have such and such subscribers? It's hard to find that stuff out, because nobody will share that information because everybody's been fooled. It's like, if you want to really pursue it, but you don't know how much you're gonna make, you'll be less likely to enter the market. Oh, I'm gonna put the... no, I want to put the high beams on. Get out of here. Wipers, go away. Go away. There we go. So, when I grow as a streamer, I don't know where I'll put this information, but things like the Patreon, that already is a piece of transparency that just makes sense. You can already see how many people are contributing, how many people, how much money is actually coming in. You can see that. That gives you rates of how much support can you expect with a streaming community. I think probably on the Patreon page will probably be where I disclose that kind of information, to say, at this amount, I'm making such and such. If ever merchandise comes into it, I'll say, this is how much is coming from this type of merchandise and this type of merchandise. What merchandise is underperforms, etc., etc. I think it's valuable for people to know this information. And I think it's a shame that we've all been fooled into thinking that sharing this stuff is improper, that it is wrong. It's absolute BS. Absolute BS. And people buy into it. People still buy into it. Honestly, I think everybody should be able to discuss how much they make, because quite simply, it helps others make business decisions. It helps other people, if you want to go into streaming, or if you want to go into any different kind of business, knowing how much you're going to make going into it, or how much you could make going into it, helps your decision-making process, helps you decide whether or not it's worth the time and effort and the risk. It's important. It's important. Oh my goodness, I turned on the windshield wipers again! Oh my gosh. I turned on the windshield wipers again. I keep doing this. Okay. Oh, by the way, the music that's going on in the background, it's absolute gibberish. And that's what I have to say about finances. What also I don't see as an open, it's hard to find the information. How much do you charge per edited video? I don't know. I have no freaking idea. That's something I'm going to have to figure out once I get Adobe Premiere Pro. How much do I charge? How much on average does it take for me to make a video? Because I think per hour, I'll be working for less than your average video editor. And the reason why is because I work a little bit slower, but I'm a perfectionist. So I'm willing to take the time to make sure that a video edited is just perfect. But also means that a process takes a bit longer. So an hourly rate, how much you spend on making a video, doesn't really apply. It's one of the reasons why. Oh my goodness, wipers are still on. It's one of the reasons why working in a normal work environment for me is frustrating, is because there is a certain amount of productivity expected per hour. I tend to have trouble with that. So actually having maybe freelancing might be something that would be very valuable to me. Because then I set my own hours, I set my own rates, I'm gonna see what I can do as far as Fiverr goes, if there's anything I can do for limiting how many ones you can take at a time. I don't want my phone to come to life, Samsung. Don't threaten me. It's telling me about themes or something. I don't know. Oh no, we're on the main continent here, which means long routes are more common. Ooh. That's a decent amount of money for a quick delivery. All right. Punch it. This one's got to be us moving quickly. I'm excited at the prospect of getting back to editing, to be honest. It is kind of a boring process. I'm not looking forward to the slog, to be honest. But it is a good money-making thing for the time being. I mean, I'm not going to be making a whole load of money, but it'll definitely help. We gotta get there. We gotta get there fast. Okay, and we hammer on the brakes. And rough. I did not fuel up. I need to at the next opportunity. I did not check how much time it is until we have to pick up this one. Oh, I scared myself a little by having bad camera angles. Move! Ah! You suck. Yeah, I definitely have to, I'm gonna be researching rates and starting to edit my own and some other people's videos, and that's gonna be a blast. I'm excited for that. Don't know how much it might cut into what I'm doing here. I'm hoping not very much, but you never know. I will still stream every single day, no matter what. Where the heck is this? Okay, we're headed out here, I suppose. And just like looking at that gas gauge and going, ah! I'm scared. I have no idea if this bus is gonna turn off here. Okay. You gotta kind of slow down when you go around these, or it's your funeral. Oh my goodness. Out the way! Oh, boy. Well, better I hit you than the sign. Yeah, we speed in here, we speed out, and... Can I really just, Huh. Man, I want to visit France. I'd like to live in France. I don't know. I'd have to see it first. You kind of fantasize of living in a place that you don't know very much. I wonder if it's as much of a taboo in France to talk about how much you make. It's considered rude to also ask. It's hot garbage. I see people who do like art commissions, right? They do this whole song and dance when people are asking like how much their commissions are. Not all of them. But it's like, just tell them what you're... Like, what... The rates, man. Tell them the rates. Unfortunately, for Flashback February, speaking of art, we do... Oh my goodness, this little... We're not going to have any special visuals, which hopefully next year. If I had Photoshop, I'd have made something already, but such is not the case. Free market, yes. my brain just, you know, insert dial-up noises. No, I'm gonna go with the short low, the short low loader. Wait, what's the difference between this and this? What is the... There doesn't seem to be any difference at all. Can we have it raised on like a higher thing here, or is it just not a possibility? You can get it raised here, but I think this will be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine the way it is. Let's go. Oh, it sneeze hurt everything. Oh. Oh. Ow. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh. Ow. Oh. Dang. Ow. Ow. Oh, give me a second. Oh. Oh, man. That sneeze shot through me in like the worst possible way. Ow. Oh, man. My arms hurt now. My chest and my shoulders. Oh. Man, there used to be a period of time where sneezes felt great, you know? Now it's a gamble. Oh, man. Is it my diet? Is my posture? Like, why? Hurting up to my palms, too? Ow. Worst sneeze ever. This is terrible. Oh, my gosh. Man. Just give me a moment. Ow. Oh. Breaking news. Streamer hurts themselves sneezing, but they muted during the sneeze. So, did they just hurt themselves like an idiot? Who will know? Nobody knows. No, I promise you, I sneezed. Ow. Ah. Pain and suffering is good for content, right? Ow. Ow. Ooh, pain. Oh, agony. Let's get back into it. Oh my gosh. The pain on that sucked. That really sucked. That's the worst I've had in a while. Like, I feel like that might be the worst I've ever had. Okay, where's the truck? I hurt myself sneezing. That's not it. Where? See, if you picked it up, they'd say, oh, it's around back. Just go take a turn over there. It'll be right past there. You know. Oh, okay. Those bushes need an update. Alright. Here we go! Get ready to move your fingers. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do this. I don't wanna... Oh, I know why this looks so nice. It's a blue trailer and a blue tractor thing. Whatever that is. It's got a winch on it. Oh, man. That sneeze was the worst. So we don't want to come through here too hot. Stop. There's actually... Really? Hold on. That's an actual legit stop sign. In France? Do they actually have those? Maybe it's a common English phrase. Oh my goodness, the blind spot on this is not great. Okay, I'm gonna bring this out wide. Be as cautious as possible, yeah. Okay. Now we still can't go breakneck speeds yet. Hold on, let's check the map. This is the closest I'll ever get to exploring, to being in France. Now I wanna, you know what I ought to do in my spare time? Actually look up more about France. Because one thing I want to do is I have a dear friend who lives in France who I would specifically want her to sort of help find like the best things to see and explore. Because I don't just want to... I think I've talked about this before. I don't want to just go to France as just a tourist doing tourist things. I'm actually not very interested in going to Paris. I might go to Paris like a time or two, but I don't think I would want to spend a lot of time there. It's just the world's largest tourist town. I want to, for a brief period of time, experience what it's like to live somewhere else. But this friend of mine is a long distance friend, but I'm like, how far could I push my luck to say, hey, can we bunk here? Like, if we like pay you a little bit, like cheaper than the hotels, would I be able to do that? Because like it's one thing to be like to meet with like a long distance friend, and it's another to like invite them into your home. Because I would understand if she didn't want to do that. But then again, Americans are a lot more cagey about that kind of thing than most other people. I mean, heck, people in Canada don't lock their doors. You heard about that? I mean, like, I'm sure some of them do, but a lot of them just leave their front doors unlocked, and it's like, really? Like, I'm worried, like, someone will, like, enter... hello? Okay, that took a while for that gate to open. It's like you feel a lot less secure in your own home in the United States. And sure, a robbery can happen anywhere. But you feel like it's more likely to happen in the United States. What was it, like Rahul Kohli? I think he's British, I believe so. And he talked about, he had a story, I think it was him. No, I think it was somebody else. There was somebody who lived in Britain who literally saw somebody carrying their N64. It might have been somebody that was on Game Grumps ages ago. They had Guest Grumps. Or no, they called it something else. I think it might have been a guy who was in Game of Thrones. I'm not sure. They've had all manner of guests over the years, and I don't watch them anymore. But the guy, he saw, as he was coming home, he saw somebody with his N64 in their hands, leaving. They'd been robbed. Yeah, I think it was somebody who was on... So it's not Rahul. It wasn't Rahul. I thought it was Rahul, but I'm confusing British people. So, like, it can happen anywhere. Robberies happen anywhere. You know what this game is? I don't think I've talked about this. Euro Truck Simulator 2 is a podcast game. I'm not talking about how I'm talking for a long period of time. I'm saying if you play this game, like, it requires so little actual concentration in moment to moment that you can actually listen to or watch a video. That's why I call it a podcast game, because it's like you can divide your attention between this and like something else. I mean, I used to play this and listen to and I'd watch things like, you know, like Game Grumps and such. Like, my tastes have changed over the years, but I used to watch them, and I've watched a lot of different people over the years, but like same goes for you could put this on and you could watch or you could play this game and you could put on like a live stream. You could play this and listen to me talking on my live stream like while you did it, and it would work just fine. It's kind of like listening to talk radio while you drive. I swear I keep getting like flecks of dust in my throat. I'm dying over here. Okay. Is this really Half-Life 1? I always thought this was Half-Life 2. It very much seems to be like they kind of branched off of this kind of thing for Half-Life 2. If this really is indeed Half-Life 1. I moved over tracks from the Half-Life 1 soundtrack on Steam into a playlist for this. So, like, it has to be. Oh, it's a bicycle path. Neat. There is a severe lack of Landmark Tour, 1 out of 6. There is a severe lack of bicycle paths in the United States. My goodness. Hold on, but the bicycle path ends there. Where are the cyclists supposed to go? Oh, I just passed by a petrol station and I have kept forgetting. Okay, 55 kilometers per hour is not that fast to be taking a turn with, but goodness gracious, it still scared me a little bit. Some of this music also, I feel like, was an inspiration for the soundtrack for Portal. A lot of similarities. Or at least like some of the synth that's being used here is kind of the same. It's kind of very similar to what ended up being used in Portal 2. Man, Portal 2's soundtrack is so good. I wish we were playing that. the music, not necessarily the game. Once you've played through Portal 2, you've kind of experienced it, which kind of sucks. It's such a good game, but like once you've done it, you've done it. Like that's kind of it. You kind of remember all the solutions, or you at least remember most of them. Okay, next petrol station we can find. We're parking up. We need to. If I don't, we could die. We are running out. Not a lot of fuel in the tank. Ever since so I often go back and forth these days, or I would ordinarily go back and forth these days when it comes to calling it gas or petrol. But it was brought to my attention recently that gas is a gas, not a liquid. And I was like, wait a second, hold on, I hadn't thought about that. Which means it makes more sense to call it petrol. Makes a lot more sense to call it petrol. Because you don't fuel up your car with a gas, you fill it with a liquid. Oh man, fuel, please. We're maintaining 130 kilometers per hour. Okay, we got a fuel station coming up. So yeah, now I'm gonna be just like kind of that weird American who calls calls gas stations. I'll call them petrol stations. Because it just makes more sense. Yes, I know I'm running out of fuel. Thank you. That's why we're here. What is that? Sims? No matter how much you play the original Sims, you'll never have heard everything. Can all my Euro Truck Simulator 2 fans in the crowd raise your hands up? Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gonna get caught. We're gonna get caught on something. Oh boy. Oh, this is not pretty. This is not pretty. Ah! Dang it, I was trying to avoid getting clipped on anything, but... Oh man, really? Is that like... There's really that much space in here. It didn't feel like it from the mirror. Yeah, bumping it like that would have crushed that metal box. Let's see. F7? Oh, no, we didn't damage anything, though. Okay. We're gonna park up and take a nap. Yeah, I'm gonna be that weird person who calls, Why do you call gas petrol? This ain't no divided kingdom, because it's not going to be the UK anymore. Jokes. See, listen to the American make references to Brexit and not really understand it. Yeah, I'm hoping the best for you guys out there, wherever you British folks are, likely in Britain. It looks rough right now. It really does actually look kind of rough. I'm hearing that, like, people are getting shipments of... Oh, my goodness. People are getting shipments of meat from New Zealand. I think, like, it's like... Was it, like, France is getting meat from New Zealand, I think? I saw some article about that. But, like... Because things are getting stuck, I think, in customs for so long that meat is going bad in customs. So they're actually, like, losing... You lose money if you are in the rest of Europe and you get your supplies from Britain. It's just looking more and more like, I don't know anything about Brexit, but I know it is not helping in the slightest. Oh my gosh. Oh, slow down. Too much? You slowed down too much. Oh, it's because of this thing over here. I gotta... Can you let me in, please? Thank you. Thank you. I wonder, although scaled down, how good of a representation of the roads that go in between places, like, are these? Like, are they accurate? Like, if I was in this general geographic location, would these, like, these bunch of trees here kind of be dotted around the place? Would I be able to see this little silo, whatever this is? What is this? This radio tower, would I be able to see that if I came out here? Have they really traveled these roads and tried to capture how they are, or are they just, whoa, hoo, hoo. Oh boy, almost ran right into him. Maybe we can catch up to him. He's had to hit his brakes around the corner. I'm coming for you! You thought you could escape? I'm hot on your tail. You know, I wish I made more money. Cause there, yeah, my French friend and I were kind of, sorta, almost pen pals. You know, kind of a similar sort of situation going on there. And I've been wanting to send her like some American candies and snacks. And like we said like ages ago that we were gonna like do that, like at some point. Like I'd send her something, she'd send me something. I'm like, that's a really cool idea. And guess who's been broke for like the past 3 years? Not her. She's doing fine. Can you go up, please? Please. Thank you. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this... Oh, no, I need to get back over. Sorry. You know, God willing, streaming is something I can do in the long term. Or that some other opportunity from it will arise that won't leave me feeling like a, you know, a victim again. Here comes the sun, DMCA, here comes the sun. Yeah, this is more Sims, and it's absolute gibberish. I love it. I wonder how much of this will actually get DMCA'd though. Some of the, because I don't know what all of this music is protected. I have no idea. If this gets flagged on YouTube, I will unfortunately have to scrub it from Twitch. So unreasonable for Twitch to just be like, yeah, no, just mute your streams, guys. No, like, no audio whatsoever. Dead air. Woo! Just whiz right in here. Okay. Paper. Okay. Yeah, take that. I will not be slowed down, not by the likes of you. You know what I could stand to learn? I could stand to learn Adobe After Effects. From what I understand, that could be pretty useful. Oh! But I've never used it in my life. I wonder what drove the British to be so crazy as to say, let's drive on the left side of the road, just to be different. It's very odd, though. It is very odd how they're one of the few that do that. Most everybody else decided on the right side of the road. Now this track carries with it a lot of nostalgia. Man, we're only 2 hours in. It's felt a lot longer, to be honest. We'll see how the stream goes. This might be a short one today. I got a lot of work. A lot of work ahead of me. It's a good thing hunger is not a thing you have to look after in this game. But to make it just like a really in-depth survival game. I think in the United States there's a severe lack of healthy food for truckers. Truckers don't really get the sort of nutrition that they need. They fulfill like one of the most important roles in like any country, honestly, and they honestly should be having better access to food that isn't gonna like clog their arteries. Can you like I thought he was just gonna go, and I was prepared for him to just go, and then he stopped. Look at the hula girl dance. Look at her go. Man, I am really excited for the lighting changes whenever they happen for this game. I don't know when that's coming, but still kind of excited for it. At some point, I want to get the DLC and explore new areas. It's just nice to have like a huge map. Okay, a lot of people in my way. Honestly, think we're making good time, but I want to make even better time. Watch, we get there and it's gonna say late. Your delivery was late. Oh, I was gonna take the shoulder here. And they were on the shoulder. We're gonna be turning off anyway onto a freeway, and we can just drive as quick as we want when we get up there. Oh, are we on a freeway now? All of a sudden, it didn't feel like one before, but I guess we were. I guess we have been. Okay. Eastbound down. Loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. I still think it's an absolute shame when it comes to DMCA music is they claim ownership to like a whole video on YouTube, whereas it could appear for 10 seconds. An unlicensed song could appear for 10 seconds, and they will decide that they own your whole video. Whoa. Oh, no. Okay. That's not good. Okay. What do we got? F7. Okay. Just damage to the trailer, not the cargo. That's oof. Because I couldn't get over. He was smack dab in the way. Alright, yeah. We got a good speed going. We're just getting it there fast. Don't ask how many laws I broke to get it here. Today was gonna be a group stream, but it kind of fell through, unfortunately. This kind of reminded me of the Blackwick stream that I was gonna be doing today. but it didn't end up panning out. Trying to coordinate any number of people is just a nightmare. It's like only if there ever actually other content creators can you do it. Other than that, don't even try. My goodness, I don't know what my neighbors are doing, but they're thumping around real loud. This guy's going like 133. You're speeding. Like I'm not. Oh, we dropped speed. Got to pick it back up. Pick it up, pick it up. I tried not to have short music stings in the playlist, but that found its way in. I assume it must be part of like a larger track. Really don't want to spend the time taking it into Audacity to trim that off. Oh, wait, no, it must be a short one because we had the pirate sounding one right before it. I don't know, man. I don't know what the other one was. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Okay. Alright. That's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I slowed down a little bit because I wasn't sure what I was looking at, but we're good. Oh, it went up on the curb a little bit. Can you speed it up, please? Take the middle lane. I'm the king of this road. I remember I mentioned before my dad playing this. I had him try it because he was like slightly interested. He used to buy trucking games, and he just crashed into everybody. That's just what he felt like doing. I feel like he'd have a lot of fun with sort of an invincible truck mod. Favorite pastime of mine in this game is get to the point where your trucking empire is freaking huge and you make more money. You make money while you just breathe. And so you go, oh my gosh, dude, like, really? Really? Oh, he really made it difficult for me. All right. And then just speed as fast as possible on opposing traffic. And just hit something head on. and see how much you can damage your truck. Now I get a speeding violation. We've gone a long distance without getting one. And see, now I think they've changed it so it's like it's a little bit proportional. So you actually do pay more the more you were speeding, which is phenomenal. It wasn't always the case. It was always a flat rate before. So I appreciate the change that they'd made. I don't know when they did that, but it makes speeding a bit more impactful. I mean, it's still ridiculous how you could just get away with insane amounts of speeding. But yeah, and then I just damage it all the way, and then like you pay thousands, but then I'd look at the bank account and it'd be like 3 billion or something, and it's like, all right, maybe not that big a deal. I think a better way to play this game is to disallow quick traveling. Quick traveling ends up becoming kind of a cheaty thing that you can do once you have even just 2 garages. You could bounce back and forth between the 2 and pass time, and then you'll have, if you get employees, they'll auto earn for the time that you quick traveled for. It's interesting that the GameStop stock thing is still going on, though. I think, like, weren't they holding out until Friday? And I don't remember. Some great music for driving at 122 kilometers per hour. Now, I mentioned before, if I had work that took me to, like, made me, I had to, if it made it so that I had to live in, like, France or something, if my wife would move with me, and she said she would, I imagine the biggest culture shock to her, because we're both kind of hermits. She likes to go and do things, but we don't really socialize all that much with, like, people out and about. The biggest culture shock for her would be going from miles per hour to kilometers, I think. That'd be probably the most difficult thing for her to change. Obviously, learning any kind of language while we're there, that's a different thing entirely. I watched RT Game made a video and put it up on his YouTube channel. It was kind of a more serious video, and he talked about his time. It talked about among other things, he talked about his time in Japan. He lived in Japan for 2 years. He said he did not really pick up any Japanese. I'm like, wow. Like, you have to really kind of be a hermit for that. So, like, maybe you can be sort of a functional member of society and still never really pick up the language. But I guess that makes sense. You have that happen in the United States as well. Customer expects the delivery soon. Come on, I've been driving breakneck speeds. I've been breaking the law for you guys, but I gotta sleep. They want it quick, but they might want it too quick. If I wasn't breaking the law, I'd probably be doing even worse. Our customer expects it soon. You expect sleepless nights? Or we might be very close, actually. Yeah, we're close. We're very close to them. We might be late. Out of the way! Who do you think you are? I've been thinking about Gabe Newell and the way that he talks about, like, peripherals and stuff and VR, and I'm just like, that man is a mad scientist. But we all like him too much to say anything. Yeah, no, we're running it. We're running that red light. Yeah, no. I understand. But I disagree. And we're gonna punch it. Try to get over here as quickly as possible. Oh my goodness, get out of the way! Move. I really don't want to sneeze again. I feel like it's gonna hurt, like, worse. Just take it. Just take it. Late? Hot garbage. Late penalty, friggin'. My butt. We probably could have made it, though. We probably could have made it without resting. We would have gotten that extra cash for it. Okay, gotta look into... What is this? Spaghetti? It looks like spaghetti. Okay, we're gonna park over... We're gonna drive over here. Yeah, The Sims 1, like, build and buy music hits different, you know? It's very different. Oof, I got some lag there. At least I feel like I did. Maybe my brain's lagging. Whoa, I thought I was gonna slam into that fence, and I was just kind of letting it happen. Oh, the truck dealer's closed. I don't want to go to the truck dealer. I want to... Hello, mechanic. Thank you. Bum 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 bum. I know it has absolutely zero impact on gameplay, but I want to have fully... Oh, my goodness. Fully tricked out trucks for my fleet. So I have to actually get truck configurator. We're actually going to put ourselves on the other side again. Alright. You know, it's a shame we don't just keep the chassis stored somewhere, because we have to... Is it like... How much has to be moved around, I wonder? I take it that's actually a complicated process. If you were to say, yeah, I want to change everything in my truck. I just want everything. There we go. treat ourselves to a. No, we don't need it. Here we're gonna confirm that, and then let's see, service. No, we want. What I might consider doing, but I have to get to a Volvo dealer, is I might look for a different Volvo. Truck dealers, Volvo. My goodness, all the way over there in Wroclaw. I'm gonna see visit. Yeah, visit. Because I hear tell that these trucks are actually the fastest. Trade-in value, you will pay. Oh man, if we switched, I think we'd have to. I think we'd have to take out a loan again. But we are making a good amount of money, though. Yeah. What is the fastest truck in? What is the fastest truck? What is the fastest truck in? What is it? What's the fastest truck in Euro Truck Simulator 2? Most the okay. Wait, hold on. So is that actually? What's the fastest truck? Some people are saying the fastest truck is 178 kilometers per hour with one of the Volvos, the Globetrotter XL. I'm looking at this stuff. Do bigger tires actually have an effect? You know, I don't actually know. Yeah, because I heard Volvo was the fastest in this game, but then there's something else that says the Scania R730 is the fastest, which I think is... Is it the one I have? I'm not sure. Aren't I driving a... Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, okay, hold on. Leave, hold on, and leave, yes, check. We gotta look at our truck. What do we have? What is my truck? Truck manager. Scania R. Cause see, the thing is, like, people have been putting up this information sporadically throughout the years. And so, like, different things have been changed, things have been tweaked. And I don't want to watch a video because we might get DMCA'd. Oh, there's one for American Truck Simulator, but... Top speed... Is that... Hold on, what is this? I'm trying to see... This might be the other truck. You know, I'm not entirely sure. I'm looking on my end, trying to figure out. Because I want the fastest truck. But so much. Like, my goodness, if you get me some editing software and I will do the science, the hard facts. I'll say, you know, max upgrades, what are the fastest trucks? I will do the research. I will do it. And then I will get the views. Let's see. You know, I honestly have no dang idea. It kind of feels like there's, like, a lot of people have their different ideas on what's the fastest, but there's no, like, all-in-one spot to find out this information. And I think, yeah, you could stretch this out to, like, 10 minutes, right? You could stretch out, like, here are the comparisons of, like, all the top speeds, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Oh my goodness, man. You can't get a definitive answer. No, go away. What is this? Hot garbage. What is that? What a hot mess. Google cannot give me. And for the fastest truck is the Scania, even though the Volvo has 750. However, I can't get my Volvo above 156 kilometers per hour. The engine file. People doing file editing? No. Bad. Bad. editing the truck files is not good. Hold on, we're looking through this. I'm looking through this. Oh my goodness. Best way to speed up a truck is give it an overdrive transmission, lowest possible ratio on highest gear, and low differential ratio. I mean, man, I don't know. Yeah, see, we copy that configuration, and we could actually, like, fill a fleet with this. I want to max out this truck, though. Let's just check. Hold on. I forgot to put it up here. And nobody's watching, so I don't know. I can't tell, man. I can't tell when I'm messing up my stream. Hold on. Let's get back in here. Hold on. Where am I? I have to back up out of this and then drive back into it. Let's see. Services. Oh, we don't need that right now. Truck configurator. I don't know to what extent that like affects things. Oh, what? No, we don't want to do that. Hold on. We get back into the truck modifier here. So what did they say? They said, lower ratio of top. Oh, hold on. Stronger engine. Hold on. Overdrive transmission, which is lowest possible ratio to highest gear, and low differential. So wait, hold on. That's so not a lot of gears. I suppose. And a low differential. Man, this is some engine stuff I don't know about. That's 520. Is it the transmission? I don't know anything about trucks. Overdrive transmission. It doesn't, see, they don't say if it's an overdriven transmission. You don't actually know. Let's see. We're doing a little bit of truck thinking here. Yeah. Lower amount of gears. Last gear ratio, differential. This might actually get us going faster. All things considered. Although I think even just having a lighter truck would probably actually benefit us, but I don't know if that's for true. Hold on. If I, we're gonna possibly look into switching trucks, truck dealers. Scania. There we go. Is that here where we are? Oh my goodness. That's, of course it's where we are. I'm looking at it. Okay. We're visiting the truck dealer. Like, we're actually physically visiting it. Man, you can't even stock offers? What do you... Oh, fleet? What is that? What was that shadow doing under there? Fleet. Oh, okay. You can... Oh, my goodness. So you actually have... I could have a different configuration for the trucks that are in the UK. That's neat. And I could just pick that. I could set that on one truck and then just keep copying it for those trucks. Hey, Tongshi. Sorry, I don't know how long you've been back for. We're considering... Hold on. That was it. This one? Which one do we have? We have... Which one's the one we have? We have the fleet. Fleet. This one is... I don't know what's happening with the shadows down there. That's the Scania R. So we don't want the Scania R. Series S? Series R. Hold on, what is... Streamline. Customize configuration. We can't even trade it in. Oh my goodness. But how much is like blocked off? Differential. I think we want a lower one. Why did that change the paint job? Because if we want to go super duper fast, we want we want the red paint. And then what is it? All this nonsense. Yeah, no, none of that. None of that, please. Get rid of that. None of that. Stock? What in the world? Okay, this is weird that even my, like, souped up truck that I have, I can't trade it in. I don't have enough money to do that. Oh, man, this particular truck is a little nostalgic for me, because this was the one that I finally settled on when I originally played. I think, yeah, okay, so we're gonna, how many types of... Well, we have the Scania R. That's the one we're using. Right? How many different kinds are there? There's so many different ones. There's Streamline. There's the R 2009. Then there's the R, which I assume is a lot more recent. I wish they told you what year it was on all of them. And then S. Oh my goodness, dude, I don't know. Customize configuration. Look at this. Look at all this. There's so much going on. This is the one that... Okay, this is the one we have. We have that one. We have the S. Wait, hold on. But we have a... We have an R. The interior is the same? I'm so confused. You're using the game wrong or mistaking it for a racing game. Wrong. Okay, I want to drive the fastest truck. And you should not ever... Nobody should ever be telling other people you're playing the game wrong. That in itself is wrong. If you get enjoyment from a game, it doesn't matter how you're playing it. It was a thing from 2018. Says, oh my god, people are talking about mods. Get good playing the game. Drive the speed limit. Turn on the speed limit, the speed limiter. It's like, oh, okay. This person says, I think Scania is the fastest truck right now. In earlier games, Volvo was the fastest truck. That does kind of make... It does kind of make sense. But there's different models of Scania, and I'm just wondering, like, which one can I get the highest speed on? This is what we've been I've been kind of talking about the past like 30 minutes. A 6-gear transmission on a Scania. I don't know anything about trucks. I don't know anything about trucks, man. And the thing is, like, they say Scania, it's like, okay. But they don't say what model. Like, it matters, right? Doesn't it? It has to. You got big boy tires too, but I wonder if I need to have smaller tires. I'm not sure. Would I just be burning more gas at that point? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly have no clue. Would it be a better idea just to modify the truck that I have? Maybe. Truck configurator. Because, like, there's all these graphs that confuse me. You know, because I look at here and I'm like, oh, the normal cargo, heavy cargo, etc. And I look over at this stuff and I'm like, yep, them's engines. I could be getting like ones that are, I guess, more powerful further down, but we can't really get that yet because we're not high enough level. Like that, 6 speeds. 6 speeds. But see, all these things go down. I'm like, that looks like a bad thing, but people are telling me that makes it go faster. Should I believe the internet? Smaller engine that goes less burr goes faster? My brain always goes, the most expensive one is gonna be the best one, but is that not the case? I don't know. We don't have any ETS experts in chat, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have questions. Yeah, like these are the like energy F, but like what if we go? And this is the small. No, these are big tires. Big tires, smaller tires. Okay, I have the smaller tires, but if I go for the bigger ones. Hold on, is that the multi-way? Hold on. The multi-way is the highest one I can get down there. Line energy. Multi-way? Is that, what does that do? I don't actually know the difference between tires. I have no idea. Michelin, help me. Guide me. If we want the bigger tire here. You know, I don't know why that's so high up when we're here. That smaller tire there. Okay, and this smaller tire. We're gonna go with smaller tires, maybe? I don't know. Do smaller tire make it go faster? Make truck go burr? I don't know. Oh, man. It's like my lack of knowledge on trucks here is really showing. And we have all Michelin tires here going on. We got the energy ones. The light energy F. Hold on. These are energy Z. There's a difference. Energy Z. Energy Z. That's even smaller. What is happening? I don't know, man. I suppose actually bigger tire go more burr. I don't know. That one's bumping it up more. Multi-way 3D XZE. Man, all these... They got naming conventions like graphics cards. They really do. And graphics card naming conventions don't make any freaking sense either. I think these are the biggest ones. These are the biggest. And I picked that literally, I arbitrarily, I'm like, that one goes down a little bit. That one goes up slightly. There's like minute little difference, but like this one's pushing it up slightly more. So I'm assuming that is the biggest tire. That's the big, we're going for the big boy wheels. And yeah, we got the lights. We got, resisting the temptation to put big boy standard plates. Put them on the front, they say big boy. Absolutely silly is what this is. Let's see. I like that it's all painted like solid. I think we're gonna put the Scania logo back on there so we don't look like we have a bootleg truck. So it does look like that. King of the Road paint. What if we just King of the Road that? What are these? Front mud flaps? Okay. Yeah, sure. And man, I don't know. We got the steering wheel. We could put knobs on every. This is just stupid. But I love that I can do it. I shouldn't. I shouldn't be able to do that. I should have to pick one, but they're just like, yeah, no, go ahead, put as many of those knobs on your wheel as you feel like. I mean, we're not gonna stop you. Yeah, no, okay. I think. Yeah, I always like these ones a lot more. All right, we're gonna confirm that. Okay, we're gonna go to here, freight market. Keep it here, and oh my goodness. It just takes us all the way south. What if we want to go back to France? Let's go back to France. I don't think there's a load going back to France. Except that one goes. We could drive ore. That'll be pretty light, actually. Alright, set GPS destination. We'll do it. We'll take it. Alright, out of the way. I did not make these modifications to my engine to be stuck behind you. Out the way. Yeah, I experience actual road rage with this game. Don't turn red. Don't you dare turn red, game. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Out of the way, dude. I'm about to run some people off the road. Am I going about the same? I feel like I'm going about the same. I might be going slightly more. Okay, no, okay, this did actually kind of boost our speed. Interesting. It's not a racing game. I don't care. Fast truck go burr. 151. Wow. Okay. Yeah! $2,500. €2,500, I think. Just try and catch me. You gotta slow down. Slow down. Slow up. Okay. We're gonna deliver fast. That's what we're gonna do. Oh no, we gotta drive all the way down to get these stupid pipes. No, it went too fast. Hold on. Back up. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Oh, wait, not pipes. Coal. We could get that. But I kind of doubt we could make it in time. Yeah, no, we're gonna take this one. It's like it's such a long route, and it'll probably be pushing us to not sleep. Which is dangerous, guys. I don't want to break the law by Shudder not sleeping. Ah! I slammed right into the wall. Oh, where's the truck? Hold on. Hold on. Where's the trailer? Have to keep going? I have never gone further in here. Never in my life. Huh. Okay, there it is. Would you fancy that? Alright, go, 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 go. We're on a tight schedule. Hurry. Oh boy, okay. F3, get out of here. The display, there we go. Here we're going. No turn signal, no stopping. Went right over the grass. We gotta get through. Hey Tongshi, do you know anything about Morrowind modding? I'm trying to get this one mod to work to try to increase the sort of the how do I put this? I don't want fog, and I want to be able to run it at 1920 by 1080, but I can't do it. I'm trying to fiddle with this one mod that I was recommended, but I can't get it to work. Do you know any mods? I don't know if you do any. If you, I don't know how much you've played Morrowind. I'm the king of the road. That's why I got the mud flaps. Going breakneck speeds. We're gonna get that coal there. We're gonna get a nice pat on the head. And that's about it. Look at how many wheels I have, including the trailer. It's dumb. Man, when you've been going fast for a while, you don't feel like you're really going fast anymore. This is how NASCAR drivers feel. Oh, sorry, F1 drivers. All racing is the same. Convince me otherwise. Bike racing is just normal racing, but with jumps. That's it. And they don't even always have jumps. It's disgusting. Kidding. I'm very curious. But I can't take my hand off the controller. Very curious how much the time is shrinking. Alright, we're I scared the heck out of me. How fast the time is shrinking and how, yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, at this rate, we will be there in 467 seconds. However many minutes that is. It's just I can't do it all off the top of my head. I think there was like a truck company or like a truck driving company that at one point ran a contest with Euro Truck Simulator, to sort of screen for people who might be suitable for working for them. Like that was wild to hear about, that a game could ever be like used as sort of a metric, a way to kind of test people in like a safe environment for a job or a career, even maybe. Depends on how far you take it. I got bridges like these in my Animal Crossing town. I got one. Alright, beep beep. Ah. I think technically, like right now, I'm streaming in what are referred to as like the dead month. January and I think also February don't have good viewership, which would explain why like you guys showed up in like mostly late last year. And I haven't seen very many new people. Very many new people this month. Yeah, Tongshi, I'll probably message you later to find out if you know any good Morrowind mods, because I gotta specifically just to increase resolution, because I want to run it at 1920 by 1080. It's originally like restricted to 4:3 resolution, so I want to change that, as well as removing or diminishing the fog. I want to keep the game mostly vanilla, but I want to like change those things. And there's a mod that I've been trying to get working, but it's not working. Worst case scenario, I run the game 4:3. But it would be nice to not have that restriction. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I thought that was gonna block off our path there over here. I expected that crashed vehicle offense. Just steering around that guy. Oh my goodness. I think I used to have... Oh, this was either my a ringtone I set for my sister, or for when my wife would call. I think this one was for my wife. Oh, that's not good. Let's see what happens if we save and load. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, no, we lost it. Why are we moving? Yeah, that's pretty much us. That's us right there. Kind of yeah, that's, you know, maybe I shouldn't show a truck falling on its side. Yep. Record scratch, freeze frame. Probably wondering how I got here. Man. No damage to the cargo, though. Despite the fact this would spill all over the ground. Yeah. Man. Hold on. We could get out of this. Hold on. View services. Tow to service, please. Yeah. Help. I think it's interesting. The cargo didn't get damaged. Okay. I mean, well, you know, when in Rome, might as well. 6,000. All right. Those dang cars getting in the way. I didn't do anything wrong. At all. It's those dang kids in their cars. Oh my god, I wanna... Let me through! Okay. And we're going. Oh my goodness. F5. No! Leave me alone. I'm ignoring it. Oh, hey. We're fine, actually. Yeah, I brought the GPS up because I just want to see how much in-game time there is. I kind of feel like we might be late. Let's see. 7 F8, no, F7 expected. Tuesday at 4:08. We're actually we're still doing well, surprisingly. Cargo did not get damaged. We fell on our side. Hold on. I moved the I put the image on there. I need to, let's get that out of here. Yeah. Gotta remember to be more mindful of that. Until I got like more viewers, I gotta be mindful of leaving stuff up on the screen because I'm the only one who ever ends up noticing, and I always end up noticing late. It's very upsetting when you know you've left that stuff up for a while and nobody's told you anything. Especially when there's actually people watching. That's like, it's like, come on guys, like, we're all in the same team, right? Help me, please. Yeah, we are going to avoid sleeping for as long as possible. Man, what an adventure. Ah. And Tongshi, your last comment, Tongshi's last comment was, LOL, get good at playing the game. And that was about the, about people racing with trucks, etc. And it was kind of like, haha, funny. But now that I tipped over the truck, it's taken on a different context. You know, it becomes less so that you're good or bad at the game. It becomes, are you paying attention? That's kind of what happens, is you don't pay attention, and then that happens. Yeah, we're shaving through this time fast, though. Look at this go. Was that the turn? I think that was the turn that killed me. I don't think we were that far. Weirdly. It didn't put us too far off track. You can whistle along with this. Yeah. Yeah. I don't care about your roadblock. I'm going down anyway. Whoa. Somebody's totally dead from that. That's not a good crash. That's worse than my crash. That's a potentially lethal accident. Oh no. On the center little thing there, you can see there's two lights near each other. There's two yellow lights. It's near the thing that's hanging down. The two yellow dots, the two yellow lights, are a little further apart than all the other lights. Oh, I'm upset about that. Oh, we got a sharper turn coming up, I think. It means I have to slow down or risk tipping again. Oh no, I think I can make this. Yeah, I can make this. That's fine. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. I gotta slow down. This kind of sounds like farts. So, some of this trumpet or horn or whatever goes down low enough, so it just sounds like farts. We were all thinking it. Oh, I'm gonna, hold on. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. We do this. I'm gonna save over that. Hide our shame. And then we load. See, you load. You load that, and then suddenly, ba-bam. Ah, there we go. See, now we're just right on top of it, and we zeroed out our momentum. We're gonna fuel up, but we're not gonna rest. No rain, nor sleet, nor shine is gonna keep us from delivering. Ding. Is it due soon? Might be due soon. This was not as sharp as I was expecting it to be. What are these little grass huts looking things? Look at them. F7, yeah, well, have fun being tired. Remains. We might actually be able to rest. We'll probably rest at the next rest stop. If there is one. There might not be one. Look at the dang squiggles over here. What the heck kind of hot garbage is this? Who made this road? Luxembourg. Dinged me immediately. Luxembourg. Alright. We're gonna... Mo! I'm away! Move, please. Oh my goodness, we're going the same way. Ah! I forgot he wasn't taking a wide turn. They don't do that. Ah, no, what am I doing? Ah! Hold on. Nobody better get in my way. Alright. Really reckless backing up here. Out the way! Move! Could I make it though? I could possibly make it. What's it look like? What's the road ahead look like? Ah, we're gonna sleep. We're gonna go to sleep. Yeah, we're gonna park up in this area here. Is there a more easily accessible one along the way somewhere though? Oh, why, yes. Right over here. We're gonna take the one out of town, then. Out of Luxembourg. I don't want to be pulling into here. Long hair, don't care. Trailer damage. That bus owes me money. That probably damaged the cargo. Great, thanks. No, hey, it did not. I ain't got time. I gotta go to bed. Yeah, this is going to be the last load for today. There is going to be no stream tomorrow. I've said that before, I'll say it again. A lot of prep work still yet to be done. Admittedly, probably due to a bit of negligence on my part. I have never planned something like this before, so it's taken a lot more effort than I expected. So, well, actually, I knew it was going to be a lot of effort. Yeah, things just didn't shake out as planned. Okay, so let's park up in here. Okay. Okay, how much time do we have? Remains? Yeah. I'm gonna have to actually slow down here because I need to get off on this. This little spot over here. If you turn on the speed limiter on here, which all trucks actually have in real life, and it's on by default in this game, I believe. You're probably less likely to pay a lot from like speeding. Yeah, there we go. You know, maybe if I hadn't rushed so hard, things would have been okay. Wouldn't have spent thousands on repairing the truck and all of that, and how fast I was going earlier. Yeah, no, I'm still going. Oopsies. I'm disputing that one in court. Just kidding. All right. Excellent. Oh, man. That's funny. Did excellent. Flipped onto the side earlier, but no. Still did pretty good. Alright, yeah, that will be... That'll be it for, that'll be it for today. To everybody who dropped in today, thank you very much, for watching. In 2 days, we start Flashback February with Morrowind. If you want more information, the most recent post on the Patreon is available to everyone. It is public. You don't have to pay to see it. And it fully details what Flashback February is all about. I'm excited for it. I hope you're excited for it too. Thank you for watching. God bless and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.